Hello everyone and welcome back to the 38th episode of PandTha Talks.
Hello.
This week we actually have quite a bit, surprisingly. I need to stop saying for starters, because I say it all the fucking time. That too. And there we go again. To start with, we have a bit of information
Don't
about
do it, Roy.
Activision Blizzard. I'm trying not to.
Words.
Then we move on to more Payday 3 information on what's happening there.
If it's still fucked or not.
Next, we will have some information and a bit of gameplay to review of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Zombies gameplay.
Ooh, I love zombies.
After that, we have a few articles regarding regarding bits to do with how gaming is coming along in general media, as well as the I do apologize, I'm suddenly having a verification system. Never mind, that one's going. Then we've got a sad article, to be honest. They're about how many people have been let go so far this year from gaming industries.
Damn.
Damn it. It's so ingrained in the British culture.
Come on, Roy, you can do it.
After that, we have a great article to do with BBC Children and basically raising money and what new charities are pushing for. And overall, after this point, we will be going into our regular stuff, which is CD Projekt Red, CyberPunk, and other primarily gaming information. So stay tuned for more.
What have you got for us first, Roy?
Don't
say
I said because even I'm not sure. That's a lie. Here we are. Oh, fucking hell, that took me a second. I'll save that, actually. So, first off, as we do most episodes, just thank you all for the support so far. Hopefully everyone liked the new design for the thumbnail that I threw together at a random point the other night.
Looks good, so that's in my opinion. Nice change up too.
It just looks better. I saw the idea on someone's video and I was like, you know what? Yeah, in comparison, I can see the attraction. It just looks so plain in comparison to that. So, bit of a switch up.
That was just the style of it though, so it wasn't necessarily bad, but there wasn't anything great about it either.
No, exactly. It was more of a temporary situation. But as I adapt my skills, I will slowly be changing things and adding things. It's the way it goes. It's how channels improve. So, let's keep going.
Let's.
To start with, Xbox Game Pass tracker, he posts a lot of crap. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. It's Twitter, you know. It's the way it is. Breaking Xbox news. Microsoft set to seal the massive $68.7 billion deal with Activision Blizzard next week, and they're targeting Friday the 13th. They do actually link a source from Tom Warren, which is actually quite massive in the PC gaming industry, from an article at Verge, which I also have pulled up. Microsoft is getting ready to close its Activision Blizzard deal with a decision from a UK regulator. Thank you. Expected imminently.
So after what, 3 to 6 months, if not more, of battling for this deal to go through, they might finally be approaching the end game of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that is a substantial amount of money.
Yeah. I mean, we will know for certain next Friday. Because,
Or at least more updates anyway.
yeah, we're currently recording this on Friday the 6th of October. Then next week we'll be recording on Saturday, most likely. If not, it happens. But whatever day we record should be after the decision is out. So we should know whether everything has gone to plan.
Yeah. I think we should definitely try to record on the Saturday in case
100%.
it's lit, because then we don't miss it.
I'll keep my Saturday free.
I probably won't have any plans, so it should be alright.
Microsoft is planning to finalise its $68.7 billion proposed acquisition of Activision Blizzard next week. A source familiar with Microsoft's plans tell The Verge that the company is eyeing up Friday, October 13th as the closing date where it announces to the world that the 20-month process to buy Call of Duty...
a little off.
I know, right? To buy Call of Duty maker Activision Blizzard is over.
I had no idea it was going on for that long, dude.
No. To be honest, that is still mad, I think. The date will still depend on the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, though, a regulator that blocked Microsoft's deal earlier this year. Microsoft recently restructured the deal to transfer cloud gaming rights for current and new Activision Blizzard games to Ubisoft and Xbox maker, secured preliminarily approval from the CMA late last month as a result. Okay, so they restructured it, and this could actually push it through, because the CMA, the UK's major issue, was basically they felt like cloud gaming would get a bit too would make it Xbox only, and they want competition in that front.
That's fair. I had a fright there, because when you said Ubisoft, my brain mixed it with Unity, and I was like, oh no. And then my brain figured it out. I was like, oh wait, no.
No, I don't need to jump. Pretty much then after that, it just covers the same information we have covered already. There are earlier episodes with us talking plenty regarding the Xbox acquisition. To be honest, if it does come to a full thing, though, I do believe it will be... I'll probably do a recap, if that sounds good to you, Will. We'll just do a full recap.
Yeah, I mean, that will depend on what happens next Friday.
Exactly.
So if you're following the Activision Blizzard ordeal, definitely tune in for next week's episode, when because we'll definitely be going over that. And if, as you said, it is big enough and there's a lot on it, we could probably make that into just the main topic of that episode, because there will probably be a lot to cover. Because if it does go through, there'll probably be a lot announced about like what their future plans will be.
Exactly. And I think at that point it's a very good idea to just do a full recap in that episode of what we've been over so far, what's been happening, and where we are now.
Yeah, it has been spread out over a lot of episodes, so
yeah,
it would definitely be good to sort of get it all in one go, so it makes a bit more sense.
It's been about 6, so you know, we definitely need to do something here. Right, Payday 3. There was here it is.
Have we gotten any better? Let's start with that. Has it improved at all? Are we able to play the game?
I'm just going to actually state this, because I know not many people know about this yet. We actually have a Steam group. There it is. There we are. So we have a Steam group, and we have reviews on Steam. I don't even think Will's ever actually seen this.
No, I literally go on Steam simply to download a game. Other than that, I basically don't open Steam.
Well, I changed my Payday 3 review.
Oh.
After 10 years, Payday 3 is finally here. And sadly, it suffers similarly to Payday 2's beginnings. I'd recommend giving it time in the oven before coming back to check this out. Try on Game Pass first. That's the best review I can give it at the moment, because Payday 2 was good at the start, but it definitely got better with age. And I think Payday 3 might end up being in the same vein. if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I think that's a very fair review to start with. And it's sort of a case of it's like wine. Let's see if it ages well.
Yeah. Um.
And if it doesn't, then, well, we'll get to
Yeah.
that when it happens. If it
Exactly.
happens.
But as you can see, I've reviewed quite a few things on his behalf. Even linked his channel for the Starfield one.
Hey.
But the most recent one. Oh, that's obvious.
Oh no.
Yes,
Don't read that one, guys. Don't read
it
that
is
one.
official on here. Honestly, this game felt like a joke to start the year. I reviewed this as we began PandTha talks, and honestly, my opinion has never changed. It wants more money for zero quality or
Uh,
enjoyability.
that's a lie. Your opinion has definitely changed. It has gotten much worse.
My hatred never stops.
Absolutely zero denial.
This is the other game I reviewed. I really enjoyed the first Thief Simulator, and I bought the other one last night. So I put the better heist/thief game of 2023.
Oh, youch.
Great game that builds fantastically on the first, adding more enjoyable mechanics, which is the truth. It just
Can you
builds
play
upon
that in
what the
VR
first game is.
too?
You could in the first one, they haven't added it yet for the second one. I am very hopeful that they do. Why is there a streamer wearing a balaclava?
I mean, it fits the bit.
It fits perfect, but still. Anyways, reason we got onto that fiasco. Payday
Yes, let's get back to
3.
the point at hand.
They posted on the 5th of October. Heisters, we're extremely sorry for this, but we've chosen to delay today's planned patch to ensure its stability. The patch needs some changes that would require us to go through console certification again. We hope to be ready to deliver this one mid-October. And yes, that means that the PS5 bonus content will remain unredeemable until this patch is ready.
Oh god, that's gonna cause uproar.
Yep. Also, more server maintenance.
I mean, honestly, it's going to be better for them. Instead of just trying to rush out patches for this and patches for that, they should just take the time to, like, focus on the main issue at hand and make sure it's fixed.
Yeah,
Which is what they seem to be doing, which is good.
that exactly that. The issue I'm thinking personally, as well as the catastrophic issues they've made with the changes from Payday 2 to Payday 3, but the primary one that I can see off the top of my head and I always think about is they should have kept client-based matchmaking.
I don't get why they changed that. That doesn't make sense.
Because they implemented the new server system along with a new second-hand system that links everything together as one. Nebula, I think it's called.
I just feel like there's still a way they could have done it where you could have both basically. Like surely they would be able to figure something out.
They should, but realistically, from a technical point, it would be a hell of a lot more confusing.
At the very least, so they can have it where the servers are where like all the final data gets uploaded. So like
Yeah,
everything is client based until the match is over, and once that match is over, everything that happened gets uploaded to the servers, and that's like the final statistics. You know.
yeah, they could. I think what it
Which,
is, they're not wanting people to cheat like they could in Payday 2. Because Payday 2 was
that's fair.
easy. But
Yeah,
with this, they're trying to make it so
I
that
remember
everything's
all the
server based.
profiles. I
Yeah,
remember all the profiles.
I mean, I think the big thing is going to be they want to prevent cheaters. They don't know how because they've not done it before. It's going to take them time to get used to it.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say about it at the moment.
Well, like I
So,
said, we'll just have to see how it goes.
exactly that.
Only time will tell. Which seems to be the case with a lot of games for 2023. I feel like that's like my motto right now.
That is the slogan for 2023. Only time will tell. So,
Oh, zombies! I love me some zombies, dude.
do you?
I absolutely love zombies. Anything zombies, I will always give it a try.
Because a lot of people are saying about this that they feel as though, how can I put it? It's a downgrade compared to a lot of zombies.
I mean, I've seen 6 players in a lobby there,
Yeah.
which is different. It really depends on it because like a trailer can be whatever a trailer wants, but it will never fully depict what the gameplay will be like.
No. And
Don't
by
get
the
me wrong,
way,
you can definitely get like a big showcase of it and what it'll be, but it'll never compare to like actually playing it yourself.
yeah. I mean, I'm unsure because I know apparently the beta is supposed to have started or something. I don't know the details. Should
But
really pay
from
attention.
looking at this small video here, I have a feeling that they're keeping some aspects from Cold War, given like the rarity of the ray gun there.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm also feeling as though the zombies map may or may not be the Battle Royale map.
I mean that's what Outbreak was on Cold War. You were
Yeah.
running around. You were running around part of the Battle Royale maps. But we'll
But
we'll we'll see. I mean, there's nothing
yeah.
wrong with that. It
No.
is it is kind of lazy. Like you feel it, but maybe they just changed a lot of aspects of it to like make it feel more zombie esque,
We can be
apocalyptic sort of
hopeful.
stuff. But if you think about it, it kind of still fits though, because like the zombies are all the fallen players from the battle royales.
Yeah.
It
But
fits, but it can also like pros and cons.
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and watch the whole thing. You can find it for yourself. The link's there, and the Twitter user I'm looking at is there. You can also find it on YouTube, so just have a look around. You will get it with these. Or actually, I'll just
It
link it in the Discord.
honestly seeing that right there, it just looks like a new level of Outbreak from Cold War, but with Modern Warfare style like guns and gunplay.
Yeah. I've linked this tweet in our Discord server. Feel free to check it out there. It's in the research tab. You'll know when you check. That's what I'm saying. It's easy enough. But it seems interesting, but once again, you'll need hands on to be certain. Even Charlie
Definitely.
himself has admitted when someone told him to get off the 80 FOV, thanks.
Yeah,
This
one
gameplay
one
was
one
actually
ten
sent.
for me.
This gameplay was actually sent by Activision, not recorded by me or my own gameplay. So we will see when we get first-hand
I
access.
like my 110 FOV, and on occasions I even go up to 120 with certain games.
I'm
You
sure
probably
you
think
do.
I'm psycho.
I do, but that's a different
Hey
story.
man, Minecraft is quick pro all the way.
Oh dear. Gaming Corner's second largest slice of media pie, says Omdia
Yeah,
Research.
it's weird.
Bizarre. Oh, never mind.
Where's the article?
Never mind, moving swiftly on. Cutting that section.
Where was the article, man?
That's what we call shitty media. Not only did they have articles on over 80% of the screen, they then proceeded to try and charge me to access said article.
Jesus, man. I think instead
So,
of cutting that, I think you just blur the whole screen for that segment,
yeah,
so they still have the audio, just to give like a bit of insight to websites.
you know what? What I'll do, I will blur every section of that had an advert.
Oh my god, that's a lot of work, but honestly, the payoff will be crazy to see.
Just so that people can get an understanding, I'm going to blur every single advert on that page just so you can understand with how much of the screen is blurred.
You're gonna need to
That
send me a screenshot of that when you're done.
that is how annoyed I am about that situation.
There'll be like 1 pixel. You need to zoom in to like
Oh,
50,000% to see 5 words.
it's just daft. Over 6,100 gaming jobs have been cut so far in 2023. Which,
And if that doesn't show you how bad this year's been for games,
it's sad.
that's rough.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of that, we have something in a bit to discuss to do with TellTale Games, which are back from the dead, and they have had to cut their members as well, which is Really sad, to be honest. Like many sectors, game developers have been cutting headcounts due to economic uncertainty throughout 2023. According to Farham Noor's videogamelayoffs.com, game developers issued layoffs of over 6,100 employees so far in 2023. Unfortunately, the true count is likely to be much higher. Many companies did not disclose the exact number of gaming jobs cut. Additionally, this list does not include Web3 gaming companies or esport organizations. Across its subsidiaries, Embracer Group issued at least 7 layoffs. Right, Sony have laid off 3, Microsoft has laid off 3, Amazon has, Take-Two Interactive has laid off 4, Electronic Arts have laid off 6, and Embracer Group 7. That is still quite sad, though.
I
Unity has
mean,
laid off 900 employees.
I wonder when the most layoffs was.
Amazon have
Perhaps in the
laid off
last 4 weeks.
535, EA
Jesus,
375, Epic 830. May
not far
that be
behind.
because you just, give games away free and that's the only reason people use you?
Yeah, they. I kind of question how they do that.
16% of its workforce 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm sure Unity are under a similar boat.
Yeah. That's just mad. Wait, Unity issued 2 rounds of layoffs this year, one in January and another one in May. That's what the 900 is in total.
I would expect another one coming soon with the way that with the path they're going down.
But Epic cut 830 employees flat 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
They did it in one go. Meanwhile, most of Amazon's gaming jobs were Twitch staffers, the live streaming service of 400 employees in March, with another 35 cuts earlier this week. This is just insane. So we've had 12 rounds of layoffs in January, 6 in Feb, 6 in March, 11 in April, 15 in May, 14 in June. Usually it'd start going down again. 10 in July, but then we start shooting back up. 12 in August, 17 this last month alone.
And we're not even done with the year yet, man.
No, we still have 3 months to go. I just wanted to cover that because when you see people like game developers online and they're defending products, even when to us as consumers, they seem kind of crappy at times. They're defending the developers who have put their heart and soul into it, even if it's management that have destroyed a game. Which I always feel the need to specify the game developers are not the problem. It's the management who control the decisions that typically cause the issues. Look at Diablo 4.
Speaking of Diablo 4, it's coming to Steam.
Yeah, I was actually just about to mention that. You beat me to it.
Bit random, like.
Yeah.
Is it coming next Friday? That would suit. No, after the
17th
17th.
October.
Why did they not do next Friday? It's Diablo. That would have made so much more sense.
Next
Friday
Tuesday.
13th.
2 weeks on Tuesday.
No, 1 week on Tuesday. But...
Yeah.
Or you're about last Tuesday.
I'm
It's
just
been weird.
out of it.
I'm
tired. Anyways, we'll go for something a bit more interesting. And the reason I say it's interesting is because I also think it's kind of heartwarming to think about. BBC Children in Need launch Game to Give and urge public to raise money through gaming. Now, I think Will knows about this quite well because I've done it numerous years at this point. But it was well known that every year I used to do a charity stream. Do you remember these?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The last one I did was 2 years ago.
Yeah, when you were a long-haired freak.
I
with a
still am a
massive beard
long
and
haired
everything.
freak with a
Yeah,
long
but
haired beard.
you had more facial hair than you did head hair.
That's true. Um, no, it's not. Still. But yeah, BBC Children in Need have launched a brand new activation game to give working title to encourage gamers to join force and help raise money for the charity, all whilst competing to take part in a live BBC TV show. I don't want to take part in a TV show, but I'll happily take part in the
Yeah,
charity
we're
event.
gamers. That's the last thing we want to do. We're antisocial.
Socialization is not healthy for us.
We're introverts for a reason.
Keep us away. Um,
Start hissing at. We'll
with
compete to not go on the show.
yeah, put last place on that. No one done it to Will.
Yo.
We're thrilled to be launching this brand new venture to unite gamers up and down the country to help raise money for BBC Children in Need. We will be celebrating the potential of gaming to highlight how we can unite, not untie. I am so used to games that just come up to you. Untie. Knife cuts through rope. That is not how you untie. Don't know why I needed to stress that in that moment, but I did. Um, unite new audiences through play and show the positive impact that gaming can have. We hope that lots of gaming fans will get involved in our trio of games. Wait, trio of games?
I guess there's gonna be 3 different games to play.
I suppose so. BBC Children in Need launch campaign. Yep, we've been over that. Campaign culminates in new TV show game to give. New TV
Game
show
to
game
give.
to give. That
Yeah, it should be
is.
a comma.
Yeah, I thought so. Like, I can't actually do that myself, but okay. Live on BBC Three and BBC iPlayer, a host of celebrities, content creators, influencers, and gamers, and members of the public. Who wrote this? BBC, come on! Members of the public will challenge one another in a 2-hour spectacle to raise money for BBC Children in Need.
Bro, we're
This
gamers. That's such a low number. Like, come on. We could do a 24-hour go here.
that's what I used to do myself.
Mm-hmm.
This initiative and ambitious show will also see all the backstage action live streamed in a 5-hour TikTok live. The Pudsey Games in partnership with Connect Management. Oh no, not Connect 4. Anything but that. BBC Children Need partner with entertainment platform TikTok for exclusive live content, gifts, and a donation from the company of £400,000. Okay. I'm a little bit lost about what's going on here, really.
All I'm seeing is FIFA and a racing tournament and a Halo court,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
EA Sports F1 23, Hado Court. Like, that's there from what I can read here. Wait, 3 iconic games through Need Sim Rig Tour, which I guess is just one section, hopefully. I really hope they're not keeping just that. In T side, Matrix neurological benefit from BBC Children Need funding. To
Must
use
be a
gaming
Pokemon club.
to use gaming to help and support funding to use gaming to help and support to children. Oh, BBC, come on. With acquired brain injuries.
Right. I think you need to go and join them. I
Thanks,
think you
mate.
might have a brain injury.
Brain aneurysm.
Those stairs did a number on you, man.
They did you too.
No, you did that to me.
The community courtyard in Northampton benefit from BBC Children Need funding to support their Game Against Gangs project, which encourages young people to come in off the streets to enjoy their gaming hub in a safe space. You know, I actually had something like that near where I used to live. Little bit of a story here. Local church used to have police officers come down, and these police officers used to bring a load of game consoles. Skate, you could play Skate on the
Yeah, yo, Skate 3, man.
yeah, Skate 3. I was on that all the time. Call of Duty World at War, split screen or LAN co-op. It was great, and everyone got together and had a good time. Even played with a few of the cops a couple times. That is a fond memory.
Working hard, dude.
Oh, I know, right? But it was so much fun, and then all of a sudden they stopped doing it. It was so sad. There was no charge to go either. It was just nice to get to know people. Also, I kicked most of their asses at Call of Duty. BBC Children in Need fund Gap Club, Gaming Arts and Pokemon Club. Okay. At the autism group in Berkshire to support children and young people feel less isolated, make new friends and improve their self-esteem. I'm going to stop commenting on how badly written this article is now. Because I feel if I...
What's wrong with that one?
We hope that lots of gaming fans will get... no, sorry. Here it is. We'll be celebrating the potential of gaming to highlight how we can unite new audiences through play... No, I didn't read that, did I? Oh, there it is.
Right, I think for one of our special episodes, when we reach a certain goal, we're getting you a brain scan.
Sounds good.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's going on with you here, or what's going on today, or I don't know. But this is not normal for Rory.
Work and exhaustion, man.
Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you just read words in a way that I can't even fathom. But this is something else, man. It's a whole other level.
The autism group in Berkshire to support children and young people feel less isolated. That doesn't sound right.
No. It's to support children and young people feel less isolated, make new friends, and improve their self-esteem.
It still doesn't sound right.
You're not reading. There's still more sentence to read after there, and you're not putting the pause in for the comment, or the comma.
Yeah. Okay. The autism group in Berkshire to support children and young people feel less isolated, make new friends, and improve their self-esteem.
Because they're funding the Gap Club.
Yeah, I got that. That all makes sense.
Rory, there's nothing I can do to explain this, because all you have to do is read it, and apparently that's too much for your brain to understand at 8 o'clock. I guess this is why we record earlier in the day. Yeah. Because apparently this late is too late for Rory.
Yeah, unless I'm doing live streams, I cannot focus properly. But
I don't even want to see you on a 24-hour live stream after this, to be honest.
Oh, it's a giggle.
I think all you're doing is giggling, maybe.
Pretty much. I think it could also be a part of the fact that I despise the BBC. But that's a topic for another time.
Well, essentially, they're doing a massive fundraiser to help children in need. Is that okay for you to understand, Roy? Is that acceptable?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
There are events going on where people are going to go in for 2 hours and just do nothing but game like absolute chads and raise as much money as possible.
Yeah, I'm just going to cut the rest of it out and just leave this little bit. I feel like it just sums it up and takes away all of my whinging.
No, you do not.
Tiredness.
You will be embarrassed after those last 10 minutes, and you will not take that away from you. I will not allow it.
Mate, I'm editing this tomorrow when I'm more awake. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna get some flipping messages from you then.
Oh yeah. CD Projekt Red confirms Cyberpunk 2077 Complete Edition, though details are thin. During an investor Q&A, a CD Projekt Red representative confirmed that a complete edition of Cyberpunk 2077 is on the way. It was very much expected. Simply put, they did the same with the Witcher series. It was guaranteed that we were going to
Listen,
get a Game of the Year edition.
as long as they put Silence Revolvers back in, then go for it. I'm down. I
That
will
to be honest, is
pay
all I
money.
want from
I
that.
will pay a £5 for a DLC that allows you to put silencers on the goddamn revolvers, man.
I'm sure you would. But I have something interesting to report.
Bro, I could be like the guy from Payday 2, where you go around getting people to sign the petition, and I guarantee you I could get millions of fucking signatures if
Do
they
you
have
mean
25 billion
Postal 2?
copies. Did I say Payday?
Yes.
Yeah, I meant to say Postal 2.
And I'm the one who's half asleep.
These topics are starting to mumble jumble into one. Ugh.
Right.
You're infecting me, Roy. Stop.
What can I say? I've just got an infectious personality.
3 million V's are coming to the rescue.
What? Oh, yeah.
The
Got you.
comment. Not to
Yeah.
worry, 3 million V's are coming to the rescue.
Yeah. So, first thing. Cyberpunk's original game has sold a grand total of 25 million copies. And secondly, Phantom
Damn.
Liberty has already sold 3 million copies.
So even after, like, no one can deny how poor Cyberpunk's launch was.
Oh, yeah.
But they sold 3 million Phantom Liberty copies that quick. That just goes to show, like, they definitely improved.
%81 positive out of 579,461 reviews.
Yeah. They definitely worked on it. They did well for themselves, considering how it started.
It came back a long way, and I think deservedly so. Now, there's one other thing that we should probably just quickly check. 88% positive out of 7,058. You don't usually see too many responses, to be honest, on DLCs.
I think you're gonna have to give it a while. I think there's gonna be more of a response if they've already sold 3 million copies, because people are gonna be starting new games.
Like
They're gonna get
yeah.
They're gonna get distracted by like the new vehicle combat, the new perk system, and just sort of like enjoying it more than playing through it.
Oh yeah.
On this run through, and before they finally get to the DLC, like I am in no rush to get to Dogtown. Like I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not in a rush for it. You know.
Yeah. No, I completely understand that. So, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty sales share per platform. 68% PC. 10% of that is GOG. I'm in the 10%. 13% Xbox Series X and 20% PS5. Yeah, anyone can just read this in their own time. It gave me a laugh though.
You know what? I'd be quite interested to see is what percentage of PC players can actually run it on the high specs, especially with DLSS enabled and ray tracing on all that. Yeah, all right, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
We're not counting you in this count because you're just an asshole.
That's fair.
That's the only reason.
I have an interesting list here, but I want to cover it at last, so we'll come back to this.
Well, move it to the end then. Jesus.
TellTale Games calls recent layoffs regrettable and confirms The Wolf Among Us 2 is still in production. Now, I am not really here to read the article because it's just going to say pretty much what we're going to say from the exact fucking tweet I'm going to read you anyways. So, I don't see a point. But I just wanted to get the headline so that you understood the topic of what was going on. This is a sore subject, but I feel necessary to add to the gaming layoff news. Telltale laid most of us off early September status of The Wolf Among Us 2. I can't say non-disclosure agreement. Now I focus on what matters to me, my own game and the following words. Games industry, we must unionize. On that subject, the IATSE has a Twitch live stream every Thursday to discuss video game unionization efforts and topics relating to it. I will be attending at 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. PT.
Pacific time, I think.
Yeah, it's Pacific time, but 4 a.m. or 4 p.m.
I'm gonna imagine PM. I can't
I'm
imagine it'll
hoping.
be AM.
I'm hoping, but they're laid off. It could easily be AM.
Oh God, Roy, we are never doing a late recording again.
Nope.
My goodness.
To learn how unions can migrate their effects. If you are currently working in the games industry and feel burned out by the layoff news / state of the industry, please consider filling out the rates and conditions survey, etc. I signed an agreement not to cause any harm to TellTale's business as part of my severance package, but I am legally allowed to speak on behalf of being laid off, and this statement of fact is sincerely not an attempt to cause harm or ruination to a company. This is a departure This is a departure from what I usually post, which is just pixel art / stuff about my game. But this is an extremely important topic, important to me as someone that genuinely cares about the people who work in games. I hate seeing abuse and exploitation continue. Pretty much then. Wait. This layoff came weeks after TellTale acquired a UK-based studio, Flavorworks. That seems weird. Realistically, just after acquiring another company, you would not sack a load of staff.
Well, from the stats that we saw earlier, we saw that it's happened a lot everywhere through all industries, basically. So
yeah,
it's not been going well for anyone from the looks of it.
So I thought I'd quickly just cover this. Due to current market conditions, we regrettably had to let some of our TellTale team go recently. We did not take this action lightly, and our commitment to storytelling and finding new ways to do so remains the same. We are grateful to everyone for their dedication along this journey, and we are working to support everyone impacted. All projects currently in development are still in production, and we have no further updates this time. TellTale. Now, the reason I am searching TellTale Games is because I'm pretty sure they went bankrupt. They did! They filed for bankruptcy in 2018. They were shut down in 2018. And all of a sudden they kicked back up.
Interesting.
I still do not know why. If anyone actually does know why, please feel free to let me know. I'd be very interested to follow that rabbit hole. But yeah, I did remember reading they shut down. And now it's like it's kind of...
Apparently it happened, but there was 2 episodes left of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I thought you'd like this episode, Will. This little article, Will.
Yeah, I saw it in your tabs. I was very intrigued.
Well, I thought this would be something you'd be happier to talk about. It's something you know a fair bit about.
I did play a game. Let me see how many hours I put into Deep Rock. I'm quite bored of it now. It's hard to stay interested. I put 53 hours. I didn't realize it was that much, to be honest.
Yeah. To be honest, usually when I go and install a game and launch it for like twice, usually about that time you've got bored of the game. It was like the last time you took a hiatus from Rust was the time I'd literally just started installing the game again.
I'm always on and off Rust.
I know, it's horrific.
I'm not interested in it at all.
You need to learn to make up your mind, sir.
It's just because it's so much replayability in it, but it's also agonizing to play.
You say replayability, I say suffering.
Oh no, it's both. No, no, there's no playing that game without suffering. It's not possible.
Exactly. A Deep Rock Galactic roguelite shooter is on the way. Ghost Ship Games, the developer behind Deep Rock Galactic, has announced a co-op roguelite spin-off that is set to hit early access next year. This is where I thought you might be intrigued.
Can't wait for it to get pushed back. Sorry, go ahead.
Stop fucking up 2024 before it's even started, you cunt.
I mean, expectations are low, let's be honest.
True, very true. Deep Rock Galactic is one of the most beloved co-op shooters out there, and it seems is getting a spin-off that strikes a slightly different note. Titled, sorry. Deep
It's
Rock
on Steam
Galactic.
already, by the way.
Oh, right. Rogue Core. An
There
FPS
is a
Rogue
trailer
Core.
if you want to...
Fuck it, shall we go down that road?
Why the fuck does that look like it's
Might
Valorant?
wake me up a bit as well. I'm joking, of course. Nothing can do that.
Okay, the screenshots are awful. I think they're more just to show off the look of the game, but the screenshots are absolutely terrible. So hopefully the trailer's got a bit more for us.
I'm just hoping that this sound's not gonna get us copyright striked again.
I couldn't tell you because I can't hear anything.
I've turned it really far down due to that.
Oh no, as in you're showing screen, not...
I know. I know. I mean, are they going to, like, show any footage, or is this just... Okay.
If you want to see what it's going to look like, you can look at the screenshots.
Yeah, I suppose I can do that.
But all they are is holding a pistol and clicking on your arm thingy. I don't know. Device.
Oh.
Okay, that doesn't really give us much.
Nothing. Yeah, holding a pistol.
That's the only different thing.
Tapping on your little computer.
Maybe you get like perks as you go through a mission or something. But yeah.
The environments look relatively nice.
Yeah, I mean, Deep Rock, I think is what, like 3.2 gig or something, which is extremely small. There's quite a lot in it, like, it's extremely small, but it's because like all the graphics and anything is all like polygon style, you know?
Yeah.
Like big polygon, not like detailed in the slightest.
I found a roadmap.
Yeah.
No class. Everyone starts with a pistol and a pickaxe.
Yeah, so there's four classes you can play as.
Yeah.
In the game.
Implementing a mid-mission resupply safe house for healing and rearming.
Well, was going to be Left 4
Like
Dead?
Left 4 Dead. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
This will be an interesting one to come back to, I think.
Does that say November of next year? Oh, mama.
It just says 2024.
Yeah, but no, look, under it says November. Go down. 2024 QI November for early access release on Steam.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Missed that entirely.
We're waiting at least a year then.
Yeah.
Before we get to see basically anything.
And I reckon this only came on recently.
Yeah, we might get like some teasers, but otherwise I feel like we'll get practically nothing until like nearly November at the very least, because they said they'll have a closed alpha beta. Alpha beta what?
That's a show. Or at least that's what my sister tells me.
Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. So, Roy, you said you have a list.
I do, but I'm not really too sure whether it's going down the beginnings of any use. I'm just trying to check, because I think most of this is like already been released this year. Actually, easy way to check. Yep, It's this year. Right. Let's just go to October and we can work forwards. Ooh, Trepang 2 finally releases. It's finally released.
Has
Released October 2nd. You gotta be kidding. Like,
oh.
people probably don't know this game because I've not really spoken. It has. It's released. I've not really spoken about it too much, but Will played a bit on my system, realised how shit my fucking mouse is.
Oh, it's that game. Okay, I know what it is
Yeah.
now. Yeah, your sensitivity is absurdly high.
You just don't have good reaction when it comes to high mouse
I have
speed.
phenomenal reaction, as you know from my flick shots.
No, you're just scummy.
Your sensitivity is just
Hey, I mean, if it's
your
something
your character
interesting,
spins so fast. He should be the drill in Deep Rock.
I actually had to increase my DPI to the third setting the other day.
Bro, why? Stop, please.
I can't even remember what it was for now, but yeah, I actually had to do that.
You move like 6 inches horizontally across your mouse pad, and you've done more bloody turns than I have in like a year's worth of gaming.
I mean, I can't even move 6 inches on my mouse pad.
Jesus, how can you do that?
Anyways, Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming out on October 5th. If you see any game, by the way, Will, that seems intriguing, feel free to give us a
Yeah, I'm looking. Sword Art. I
Detective
saw
Pikachu.
that
Yes.
get when I got home today. It was
Oh, well.
on the what's it called?
I do apologise for any notifications. I will blur that out. The Sword Art I'm intrigued by. Skull Island: The Rise of Kong. Didn't they do that on PS2? Hellboy. Intriguing.
You know, I was actually talking to someone about that I haven't had in a while. Played in a while. It's like a really good open world like survival crafting game because
Yeah.
they're like some of my favorite games.
They're just difficult to find one that hits the scratch.
7 Days was basically the last one that I like thoroughly enjoyed and put a lot of time into. And I started playing that many years ago.
Yeah, to be honest, I understand that. Marvel Spider-Man 2 released on October 20th. Vertigo 2, PSVR 2. It's already out on PC. Wait, they're bringing out a new Ghostbusters game. In VR.
Ooh.
October 26th. Ghost Runner 2. So excited for that. Love that first game. It was fantastic. Alan Wake 2 is October 27th. And a new Silent Hill game.
You got it's
Never
iOS.
mind. Never mind.
I got the first Alan Wake free on Epic Games. I've never launched it.
Hey, Will. Have you heard of the most amazing game ever, Power Wash Simulator VR?
My God, I need a new VR. Bro,
Wait,
actually, that would be so much fun.
wait a second.
Quest 3?
Have we been missing things?
Hey, yo. Okay.
Mixed VR.
Eh, oh, so what? You wear a fucking
What the
headset, but use your
fuck are
mouse
you
and keyboard?
doing?
Right, what's going
Allow. Fuck off.
on?
Done with you. Done with you and all your bullshit. Oh, not having a good day. You gonna pull the same shit? No, good. 500 quid, $500 anyways. Brand new. That's for the 128GB version. You can get the $100 price increase from the Quest 2's pricing. But if that's for the 128GB version, what's the other one's priced at? I don't know because I can't fucking access it, but here we are.
It might be wise to get off this website.
Why?
Just the amount it's spamming.
Yeah,
That stuff.
same as all of them. You know what? We'll have a look at that next week.
Yeah, we can look into it next week and get more information on it and not go on a website that's,
Yeah,
bad.
I'll pull up my Opera GX instead. I think it'll be the better option.
Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting. Modern Warfare 3 releases November 10th if you're interested whatsoever.
Probably not.
Football Manager 2024. I know someone will be very happy to hear about that. Teardown releases on PS5 and Xbox Series X on November 15th.
Yay.
Wait, what? Oh, it's on Switch only. I
There's
love
another
the
2D
Batman
announced.
games, okay?
Like, after the fall. Is that what we played?
Yes.
Why does it say to be announced?
PSVR 2.
Oh yeah.
House Flipper 2.
Yo.
December 14th.
Arizona Sunshine 2?
Intriguing.
Please, manual reload, please!
Have you heard about Assassin's Creed Nexus?
No.
You play as Ezio Auditore, Connor from number 3, and Alexandria, I think it is, from Odyssey. I don't really know. But it's all VR.
I can't wait to see people just vomiting their guts up trying to
I know,
parkour.
I'm really excited to watch it. Why is Warzone mobile on? Oh, okay.
Man, there's no point asking. They're desperate.
Yeah. I'm pretty much just checking what VR stuff's on, to be honest.
I need to get a new VR. I might just straight up order a new one, dude.
I can
Get
see
a little
why,
bit
to
of an
be honest.
upgrade. Honestly, I like wired though.
Yeah, same. I would
It's
not
easier to
switch.
deal with. It's just easier to deal with. Like,
It
all
is.
you do is just face away from your PC and you're set.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like, I can control my PC quite easily with that.
I can't wait to see when Power Wash Simulator comes out for VR. Who gets 100 hours first? He's just been standing there for 100 hours, just. Psh.
True. I said I'd show you something about CyberPunk earlier.
Yeah.
So, I was
That's
trying to load it up.
50 years.
I worked this out, by the way. I did the fucking math, right?
Uh-huh.
So, this was just after just before the Phantom Liberty update. Literally the day before. I was loading it up the day of the update. I'd started my 2.0 version save just before Phantom Liberty release. Best option, I thought. So I come to load it up the next day, and it pops up this error message. Some user files previously uploaded to GOG Galaxy Cloud conflict with files on this computer. Which location has the most correct data? GOG Galaxy Cloud, last modified 54 years ago. This computer, last modified 54 years ago. And I sat there thinking, it can't have. $2077 take away 2023 equals 54. Yes, it genuinely thought the year was the year 2077.
Damn. That's kind of crazy. It's
So,
kind of
yeah.
funny too.
I genuinely tweeted this picture to GOG and CD Projekt Red and said, I know that you guys really like to ingrace your users into the universe, but don't you think you're taking the piss a bit, making my computer think the last time I modified a file was 54 years ago? Which I thought was quite funny. Sadly, I didn't get any response to it, but still, I quite liked it. It was an interesting situation. But yeah, that to be honest, is everything I have for this week. Unless you've got anything more that you'd like to discuss. You are, sir?
Silence revolvers.
Silence revolvers, yes.
Back.
Will wants his silence revolvers.
I don't care what they do to anything else. They could remove every other gun from the game. As long as I have a silence revolver, I could not care.
No, you can't
It's-
remove
it's-
Zippy.
It's not like I only use silence revolver because it's the most overpowered weapon I've ever seen in the game ever. It's
No,
just
of course
fun
not.
for the stealth, and then the moment I'm detected, it's straight to a shotgun and an SMG, maybe an LMG, depending on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, sure.
It's just better. It's just fun. Fun is good. That's what you want in a game. You want fun, not oh they removed my favorite thing from the game, and now I'm just sitting here just having to spam mouse one because I get detected instantly, because I can't kill anyone with anything with one bullet, and so I just instantly detected. You know.
Yeah, that's about fair.
Whereas Sans Revolver, you can take down a couple of them. Like you can normally you can take all of them down. There's usually a couple of them that have enough health or like enough resistance or something to survive Sans headshot. But like,
One or
come
two,
on, man,
maybe.
come on, give me a break.
No.
I
Giving
was
you a
actually
break is
enjoying the
pretending.
game, and now I don't really care.
He does. He's just fibbing.
Nah, I'm not excited by any means. I'm just sort of playing the game for the sake of playing the game.
No, I can understand that, to be fair. As long as you enjoy yourself, though, that's what matters.
Once you get later into the game, and you had like perks and stuff, and your attribute points assigned, and blah blah blah, the gunplay is actually quite fun.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
been one for melee combat, but
I'll be
I
honest, the
feel like
melee has got better.
I've never really been one for melee in general in any game really.
I know, you prefer to
So
keep at a distance than get your hands dirty.
oh no, I'm more than happy to go and shove a shotgun in your face and pull the trigger, even if it's
Yeah.
loaded with slugs and not buckshot.
Yeah, okay.
Besides,
Jesus.
I love snipers. So like, you know,
Same. In most tactical games I play a sniper.
I was more referring to even PvP games. I'll take someone's head off from 500 meters away.
Oh, same. I like sniping. It's good fun. Especially when
Uh,
you get proper scopes, it's awful though.
yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is every single minuscule update they put out for CyberPunk for different patches and stuff. I'm just gonna comment under every post saying bring back
Please do.
Sans revolvers.
Okay.
I did that on 2.1.
He did that on 2.1.
Yes, yes I did.
Yes. Sorry, it was really bizarre. It went from quite loud to suddenly silence.
Yeah, I yell at my cat quite often. I'm not gonna yell that down the microphone.
Fair play,
But
fair
no,
play.
other than Sans revolvers, I don't have anything except Sans
Fantastic.
revolvers.
Yeah. Which is obviously the priority of this entire podcast.
Exactly. Yes. This is honestly just a cry out to CDPR to bring back silent revolvers, and I
Obviously.
will happily take anyone's signature on a petition to bring back silent revolvers.
It'll be on change.org by the end of the night, and I'll probably end up being forced to throw it into the description of the video.
Yes, please. I
You're
expect to
creating the
see it within the
petition.
hour.
You're creating the fucking petition.
Right, we'll see.
Yes, we will, boy. But no. That, I'll take it then, is the end of what we've got for you this week.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Next week, as we discussed this week, we will go a lot more in depth to do with the Xbox purchase of
The
Activision
Microsoft
Blizzard.
Activision. Yeah.
Yeah.
And depending
That,
on like what happens as well, will be dependent on how that episode goes.
yeah. We'll also cover, what is it we just mentioned now?
Silent revolvers, yes, absolutely. I will update. I will update people every week.
Of course you will. No, the other one. We were talking about a game that was getting released. Not
Power Wash
Oh,
Simulator for
you
VR.
said. Fuck's sake. You know what? I will remember during editing, and I will literally just add it here. You'll see text on the screen so that it corrects this.
The text will say silence revolvers. Don't worry.
I'm so happy you are not left to edit these videos.
The entire video would just be silence revolvers.
Yeah, you just cut it,
Title,
copy
thumbnail,
it,
video,
paste
the
it.
whole lot. Subtitles.
You know what? I will add a picture of a silenced revolver to the thumbnail for you. Just so
Oh
that he
man.
feels like he's getting something. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching and for your continued support. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like, follow, subscribe, comment.
I'm sure you know what they're to comment.
Yeah. Revolvers. Got it. Hopefully next week will be a lot more organised and better. As I said, this week has been a bit messy.
Yeah, we will
but
definitely prioritize Silence Revolvers next week, don't worry.
Rory will definitely get some more sleep before next week, so he does
Rory is
not
going
will
to
go
bash his head
mental.
off a wall.
I'll be honest, my wall is looking mighty fine right now. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye bye for now, guys.
Silence Revolvers.